Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Newton, they talk about Nigeria election wey go happen this Saturday. Make I leave you make you hear from Comrade Newton. Wetin you get to talk about the election. Enjoy the video.
Please, today's topic is very, very important, and it will be very necessary if we are a partaker of it, because a lot of things are really missing in our society today. We need to start putting it right by teaching each other what we need to know. The truth has been kept away from us for so long. If care is not very taken, this heaven and earth will pass away. We'll never have a better society, because we have so many false teachers who promulgate so many false narratives just to make sure they remain in power, or you keep on viewing them. Life is not all about brokers, not all about how many viewers you get. It's all how many impacts you are making. There's what we call positive impacts that you are making. This is only the platform, nearly the whole Nigeria, where you come and watch. You know about what happened in the past, what is going to happen tomorrow, and even what is happening right now. So we are very truthful in activism, and that truth, we must keep on defending it until when the great grave corroded. By the grace of God, I'm a freedom fighter. I am a patriot. At the same time, I'm a teacher. So you cannot expect me to reason the way you reason. I reason critically. That's why I've told most of my followers that if fight is too cheap, I don't go for it. Because if you watch the story of ego, for those of us that do read at times, ego succeeds in whatever thing it's doing when there's too much storm. When other bears are going back to their nest to go and relax, the storm even makes the ego to be more balanced. So that's what you are seeing here. So as I declare this very broadcast open in the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. Father, Lord, this is the word you have laid in my heart to come and share with your children today. I have no words of my own. Speak through me on the language they will understand. Father, Lord, whatsoever people are wishing to happen to us, because I'm part of the brethren in church, let this also happen to them. As many that are doing what they are not real. Ancient of days, expose them. I commit Bola Ahmed Tinubu into your able hand, that everything he have done, all the sacrifices he have made out of your own will to make sure he become a president, tonight I cancel it. Calamity upon his life. That thing he have done, I nullify it. That thing he have done, that must make sure that he want to rule Nigeria. Today I nullify it. And any of his followers too, that want to say I pray this prayer, they want to come after me. The same way Tinubu keep people, so they themselves, Tinubu will also use them for the same sacrifice. In the name of the God of the ancestors of our land, he said. Please, if you are led, you can just share. We discover things every day by day, and we also learn from other persons. That's why I often show you my qualification here: a freedom fighter, a patriot, at the same time a teacher. I've given out a lot of lessons that even all Africans were supposed to go and start looking for my video. I don't know Buko, but God will be using me. And I'm going to be telling you about a lot of people God have used to change history. We are going to be taking a vivid look at Gideon from the book of Judges chapter 6. I know the chapter is long, but I would like us to just read through it. I would have been able to tell you the story, but I'm just going to give you a glimpse of the story upstairs. At the same time, we are going to be looking at Jephthah. from the book of Genesis chapter 11. And we might be vis-a-vis also looking at David. The same time, also looking at Joseph in the book of Genesis 37. We'll be looking at David in the book of 1 Samuel 17 verse 50. How you kill Goliath. So let me just introduce the topic as we begin to do it one by one. I saw on YouTube where my video were live streamed. A boy said that whether a boy or a woman, we have so many idiotic people in our society, and it will be difficult for us to go forward if those people remains. He said the reason why he does not share my video, that I talk about Donald Trump. You might be watching me right now. I don't know why some of you are so dark. If I talk about Nnamdi Kanu, it's a problem to you guys. Particularly, he's a do alien, not another person. They are do alien. If I talk about Donald Trump, it's a problem. What am I going to talk about? No, just give me a guideline. Just give me, what you know is not what I know. So follow what you know. Stop attacking whatever thing I have to do. Because any little attack you make, please, the anointing I have is not to pray for individuals to die. I have the anointing to pray for you. If you look at people, this idiot in Sweden, he has been unleashing on his head. For me, I've left, Exodus 14:14 is made for me, practically for me. God said, we fight my father home. I've seen these people. I've told you, they are going to eat up themselves. I will not just come out right now because they say you do something, I can't decide you. I don't do it like that. I felt bad about the conditions that our people are living. A lot of people do this instead of them to enter house. They want to make sure that they not create avenue for them to start making money. I don't mock at people, whether your wife this or your wife that, I don't care. But let always man our mouths. What will always give you public disgrace at times, it is when you start prognosing on people's rights. Let people have freedom for once. I don't oppress people. You have your right to criticize me. I also have my right. When you criticize me, I will come and remind you, what you are criticizing me for, just the day we are praying for Tinubu right now, let Tinubu come out and say he did not do any sacrifice. Or you marry a woman there. Don't be the one to speak for him. So if you also accuse me, I have the right to come out and say, no, my way. So that's the reason why at times I respond to some certain individual who is not using their right now. Let's look at Naija election or selection. Are we going to be having an election in Nigeria and we're going to be having selection? It's still going to be selection. You know why? I think a lot of idiots, they are broadcasting it that Buhari brought out 400,000 soldiers or so. Now, where have been these soldiers? These are areas where the politicians lie. Even the same people that gave you Buhari. Because they want to always go, they want to try to see right now, how can we maintain our names? The problem we have that with the brethren is suffering, who these people have been given leader that comes for their mind right from time. We don't think and we are not cooperative. That is the problem we have. There are people today you are not supposed to watch. Edo alien rigged election for Buhari. Edo alien. Because that is the only way their source of income lies. They don't want revolution to come to Nigeria. They want the politics to continue because they have the voice to always be at the forefront, not to help the masses, but just for them alone. They cannot tell you today. I can best tell you every leader I've given to you. I gave you Donald Trump. You will soon see it. I gave you Obaseki. Obaseki is doing something. I supported up to now. I'm still supporting Nnamdi Kanu. If not for Nnamdi Kanu today, Nigeria would have been full-aligned for so long. It was only the fault that is countering them. That was why they went and do a tradition. Go and bribe Kenya in support of some Igbo alien. Those ones, their own, they come for them. They sold up their brother. Because they don't want you, the next person, to leave. And this same idiot in Austria, because a lot of people does not want me mentioning their name. This idiot in Austria, I think they say is a Dio useless or so. Dio Fianwu. Dio Ugbomo. Right now, you are supporting Brafa. At the end of the day, you say Nnamdi Kanu. And your people have already declared, where are you? You are not stating it. Because these same people, what they do is to just keep on brainwashing you and put you in one state of mind which they want you to be. How can all the time somebody always dictate for you how you will think, how you will decide? You have no right to choose it on your own. That to say you don't know what you are doing. I have some certain advice for you. Just watch this video. Then I say purpose. Because when purpose is not no abuse is inevitable. That word abuse is abnormal use of something. That word abuse means abnormal use of something. So many persons are making abnormal use of their head. So many persons today, if you check what they are doing, they are making abnormal use of their own life. So many persons are also making abnormal use of marriage. It happens everywhere. So let me just finish doing the introduction. I know that this very topic is very long, it's broad. So anyone that cannot treat inside, we have to, carry it over to the next session. Maybe if time permits, by the grace of God, we finish one video here, we'll go and do another one, because I have a special prayer for this very guy who is attacking Samuel Ekpan, saying lies. If what he says is really true, all money, I think I'm Gamba. Let me just tell you the name. They shared the video with me today. I want to pray for him. If not that, say no ya sir. They tell me antanota e matano. Awe ama yeke ama. So this was the guy. I just want to picture out his name. No, you just see all of them. What they always do is to come out on media and lie. But this Lekki shooting, this guy was alive. I'm going to be praying for him. I'm going to be praying for all of you. I feel while you're in Nigeria. No I don't want to disturb the forest here, because the powers we have in the forest right now will get around. Because river, they are always there. Maybe they went for meeting. The adult is not too stirred up like that. I'm going to be reporting especially. If not that, the state of Nigeria today, you are only in Nigeria right now, particularly a do alien. It is when you have self-agitation, it is a crime. It's a crime. Because it's not supposed for you to do. Because they have a political ambition. This is something you have been doing since 1960. They have not worked. This is what people are still preaching to you. You now, moron, you cannot think on your own. But I just wonder why they are still using your head anyway. Or in my comment. Until you realize your potentiality, you go nowhere. Until you realize. Now, this one will not make me to refer to the story of Gideon. Now, if you read the book of Judges, let me just go there and leave you. If you read the book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 1, it said the Israelites did evil in the eye of the Lord. And for 7 years, he gave them into the hands of the Midianites. This was after they've gotten their freedom. Now, I want to be telling us here, for the brown fans, there's one thing you getting your freedom, another thing, you being able to sustain the freedom. Your freedom will come, but these your divisions, selling out your blood. Most of you who were, are you not still going to start selling yourself to the same Fulani Caliphate tomorrow? Moses have delivered them, but the Israelites, they sin against God. And this one I make God to give their enemy hand to be killing them, the Israelites. And these are areas where there are too much misconception today in the Bible. Our useless pastor, our preachers, they don't want to teach you. Because they know that the very day you know the word of God, you can no longer, you will do more than them. That's why they hide it away from. How many of them have ever tell you that even after the Israelites, they succeeded, that God still gave their enemy 7 years for them to be a perpetual bondage under their enemy? That is to say, vis-a-vis what you Nigerians is passing through today is as a result of the sin you have committed. One, you don't say the truth, it's a sin. You don't know your purpose, it's a sin. And when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Now, if you read the book of Hosea chapter 4 verses, it says, my people are destroyed because of lack of knowledge. You doesn't have the knowledge about the leader you are electing. Am I communicating? You doesn't have the knowledge about the leader you are electing. You doesn't have the knowledge of what they have been doing towards the electoral process. That's what is a sin. Now, let me read it a little bit down. I would have been able to break it to you, but let me just read it. Then verse 2 of that Judges 6. He said, because of the power of the media was so oppressive, the Israelites prepared a shelter for themselves in mountain, cliffs, cave, and stronghold. Because the way the Midianites were oppressing the Israelites, they ran away from their city. This was the land God have already given to them. They ran because they sinned against God. And God delivered them into the hand of their enemy. They suffered for 7 years. Now, I'm going to be telling you the military aspect of it, of the person God took to come and deliver them from these chains and shackles. They put themselves by themselves. Now, that Judges 6 verse 3, he said, whenever the Israelites planted their crops, the Midianites, that representing your Fulani today, and the Amalekites, and others, Eastern people, invade the country. That's why whenever I do alien, they plant, being that they don't know that even accepting that they are slaves. That is why those are punished all over the world. How will God just created you in his own image after his likeness? You have the tenacity, you have the effrontery to say you are a slave because you want to please a man. That was why they were killing you in your farm, because you were an idiot. Look at it. Judges chapter 3. Let me read it again, chapter 6. I may not be able to do the other verses. I go remove one. We go do one for seaside. If I cannot finish all here, we do the rest of the seaside. I can do 10 topics a day without even drinking water. I'm not like your fake pastor. I tell me, why one me? Or how about you? Will give you energy to do whatever you want to do. Now that Judges 6 verse 3, he said, whenever the Israelites planted, the Israelites meet here, some Edo people, some Igbo people planted their crops, the Midianites, which is the Fulani, the Amalekite, and other eastern people invade the country. Then that Judges 6 verse 4, he said they camped on the land and ruined crops all the way to Gaza and did not spare a living thing for Israel, neither sheep, nor cattle, nor donkey. Then Judges chapter 6 verse 5, he said, for they came up with their cattle, their tents, and they came as a grasshoppers for the multitude, for both and their camels were without numbers, and they entered into the land to destroy it. You can see the way today, the Fulani, they are few. Upon you claim that you are the original owner of the land, how now come the same Fulani that the cow will eat your farm after killing your mother, rape your mother, kill your brother? The same Fulani tomorrow, you see them escorting their cow. You see, say, oh, you Fulani in Nakina. No better make be Yemeni. Because you are a slave. They will be, this have been alien do. They will be discovered. Oh, yeah, hey, yeah, you are Nakina. When the mammy did on me, when they tell why ye, they don't talk. What Nigerians are going through, share this video. Now, wait till they use their hand, take cost. Because of this, look at 46 years ago. I was just sent a newspaper right now of what Osibajo Olusegun Obasanjo, of what he did, the atrocity he committed when he was a president. It's a very big pity. Now, let's go there. That Judges chapter 6 verse 6. He said, Midian so impoverished the Israelites. They made them poor, that they cry out unto the Lord. Right now, they were not crying for help. Maybe now, the same people that committed the crime against God, they have done that. The same people who is not sent to start calling themselves slaves. Because the Amorites, because the Midianites and the Amalekites were giving them food, playing politics. Even in the land God has sown unto them and give unto them, they were already there. They started playing games. And God now said, okay, now being that I brought you out, even the land was not your own. I saw it unto Abraham because Abraham was a upright man. He win my heart by the passion he had, by the strength he possessed, and by the wisdom from above. Now I'm giving you the land. Right now you have come to this land. You see he tend to be behaving like slave. God gave the Midianites 7 years to ruin their life. That is why today, even the useless he do, go to children. Some of them, that's why they have been on that slave for 800 years. 800 years we are slave. 800 years. And not all. I'm coming for you people. You think Bible is just there for a miracle? No, no, no. Who will be Bible? You go and open your Bible there if you are a true follower, and let's do it together. Now, Judges chapter 6 verse 7. He said, when the Israelites cried out to the Lord because of the Midian, then Judges chapter 6 verse 8. He said, he sent them a prophet who said, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel says. I brought you up out from Egypt, out of the land of slavery. Look at it. He told them. He sent a prophet to them. Remember, I brought you out when you were slaves. And the children of Israel, like Yogoko, they were in the promised land. They were still behaving like slaves. That's why Bini alien. That's why Fulani unleashed on them. Yagek guy Abizok guy 25,000. You don't know it taboo. Because they accepted slave again. After God have delivered them. You think I will not find it out? You think I will not find it out? I'm locked up. What are you going to marry? Now what? Now let me read that verse 8 again of the Judges chapter 6. He said, I sent them a prophet. God sent them a prophet who said, this is what the Lord God of Israel says. I brought you up out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. Then verse 9 of that Judges chapter 6, he said, I rescue you from the hands of the Egyptians, and I deliver you from the hands of all your oppressors. I drove them out. Before you, I gave you their lands. God gave them their lands. Let's go forward. Then Judges chapter 6 verse 10, he said, I said to you, I am the Lord your God. Do not worship the God of the Amorites. Do not worship the God of Eli, useless. That's what you are worshiping today. Is who you are worshiping. Then when I'm mama, why you get there now? Or you don't watch it at the beginning, you know. Watch from you who are bambing, we porno movie, whatever. I have some Swedish alien. We are here, bonime. If I go allow it, you are an idiot. You don't fight a freedom fighter, man. If I fear the beginning, you guys is going to maybe go you were sagging now. You are going to by yourself, we kill yourself. When we are here, we need Danny because they speak the truth. Let's go there. Now let's take it from verse 10 again. That does this verse 10. He said, I said to you, I am the Lord your God. Do not worship the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you live. But you have not listened to me. Because right now, Ajelala is there. Obi do Godo. He's worshiping Ajelala. Obi do Godo. He's worshiping Ajelala. Obi do the real do Godo was not supposed to worship Olokun. Because these were some of the things they use in invading you. But you won't listen. But after this very broadcast, I pray you realize on time. Because my God can always forgive all the time, you know. Then the book of Judges 6, verse 11. He said, then the angel of the Lord came and sat beneath the great tree at Ophrah, which belonged to Joash of the clan of Abiezer. Gideon, son of Joash, was threatened with at the bottom of the winepress to hide the grain from the Midianites. Gideon were somewhere preparing with our call. He want to go and hide it. Right now, they farm in fear. People that were supposed to be farming openly, sleep in the farm, they will harvest their crops, go and hide it on top of the mountain. Because of time, let's just quickly go a little bit further. Then that Judges is 6 verse 12. This is where the mighty man of valor comes in. The mighty man of valor, this is where their character comes in. At times, if God want to use you, he use the least person you never expected. That's why I always make parable to you. Nigeria, the whole world. A lot of you are Christian. Your Bible you won't read. Why won't you have problem? Why will you ever make it in Europe when you are not making use of your head? I can't get it. They are using your head for you. He said, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto him and said to him, the Lord is with you, mighty man of valor. This is what they told Gideon. And Gideon, his father and his mother, they are in Manasseh. Who said, Gideon family were poor, but the angel of the Lord appeared unto him. The angel of the Lord called Gideon, he said, mighty man of valor. And Gideon was astonished. How dare you call me mighty man of valor? My family background is that nothing. That's why today I, Newton, am not looking at the life Imagine lived. I'm looking unto what God have in stock for my ancestors. You may say you know my father, but you know my father does not mean you know me. I'm a different species. Yes. I'm on a mission. My father has finished his own. My father's duty was to give birth to me. Gideon's parents, their duty or purpose were to give birth to Gideon. Let's read a little bit further. Let's go to, I think, verse 12 of that Judges chapter 6. He said, and the angel of the Lord appeared unto him. Say unto him, the Lord is with you, mighty man of valor. Then, verse 13 of Judges chapter 6, he said, pardon me, my Lord. Gideon replied, but if the Lord is with us, why are all this happened to us? Where are all his wonders that our ancestors told us about? When they say, did the Lord bring us up out of Egypt? But now the Lord has abandoned us and give us into the land of the Midian, into the hand of the Midian. God did not abandon you. It is your character that abandoned you. How dare you? You are a slave. I should accept it along with you. What bettered you? Because you are a slave, then I should accept it. Calamity word that's one. You are going to fight yourself to a stupor. I told you now. You are always coming on media lamenting, fighting yourselves. How many times have you ever seen we fight ourselves? Maybe somebody in Germany. Why I told you. It's going to happen to you people. Now let it to verse so that by the grace of what we are going to be doing here, God help me so that the wind out there in the sea will be a little bit calm. I was mandated to come here, do this very part. Then I'll be shifting it. Let me quickly talk about Gideon and, and Jephthah. I will soon be rounding up here about the story of Gideon. Maybe we won't get to the other side. I'll be making proclamation. I want to throw some weapons, stones. That stone cannot become ballistic missile. After all, a stone of Goliath. Then that Judges 6 verse 14. He said, then the Lord turned to him and said, go with that strength you have and rescue Israel from the Midianites. I'm sending you. Gideon was a little boy, a poor guy. Look at what happens. Judges 6 verse 15. He said, and he said unto him, oh my Lord, wherewith shall I save Israel? Yeah, it is save Israel. Behold, my family is poor in Manasseh, and I am the least in my father's house. Mori twins, inside the ridiculous like the miraculous. Only where your useless pastor did not tell you the truth. You cannot follow God and go empty-handed. There must be something unique about you. Now look at Judges 6 verse 16. He said, the Lord answered, I will be with you, and you will track down all the Midianites, leaving no one alive. Then Judges 6 verse 17. He said, Gideon replied, if now I have found favor in your eye, give me a sign. A little boy will always be a little boy. Or what salobari be my no gi no ye ya weso my hand you make na ya where yeah you know salobari go. That it is really you talking to me. Then Judges chapter 6 verse 18. He said, do not depart from here. I pray until I come. This is Gideon speaking to you and bring out my offering and set it before you. And he said, I will wait until you come back. That Judges 6 verse 19. He said, Gideon hurried home and cooked a young goat, Izesi, and with a basket of flour, he baked some bread without yeast. That is unleavened bread. Then carrying the meat in the baskets and the broth in a pot, he brought them out of the presence, presented them to the angel who was under the great tree. Then verse 20 of that Judges chapter 6, he said, the angel of the Lord, the angel of God said to him, take the meat and the unleavened bread and lay them on the stick and pour out the broth, and he did so. Then that Judges 6 verse 21, he said, the angel of the Lord touched the meat, the unleavened bread, and with the tip of the staff that was in the hand, fire flame from the rock consumed the meat and bread, and the angel of the Lord disappeared. Then Judges 6 verse 22, he said, then Gideon realized that it was the angel of the Lord. He exclaimed, alas, sovereignty God, that is Almighty God, I have seen the angel of the Lord face to face. Then Judges 6 verse 23, but the Lord said to him, peace to you, do not fear, you shall not die. A small boy. Now what about David? In the book of 1 Samuel, he was just a catapult boy. When the prophet came to the house of Jesse, that he want to come and elect a king, you know, when something like that happen, at times you will be relegated. After all, maybe you don't go school. They say the minister for education, Obaseki, for example, in this very broadcast, later, 49. Now, Obaseki is sending minister for education to your house. They want to come and give scholarship. You that did not go to school now, you are supposed to go to your normal whatever. That was what David was. He went to the field to go and take care of his father's loss. Then the king, the prophet came and he wanted to anoint a king. The whole graduate, all of them came and Bill Gates, George Soros, Biden, Hillary Clinton, Tinubu, Atiku. Then the prophet said, there is one other person that is not here. This is not what the people God have chosen. Do you have any other son? All of them were so, all of them were doing like this. Are you anything? Then then ask the father again. He said, oh, did you have any? Okay, now remember, David the catapult boy. He said, go and fetch it. When David came, the oil they poured on David. Oh man, not me, you will not be one of the expect. It's going to be very ridiculous. We are. Eso ume o. Oriono yame on dazio. Eso ume. Ogogo nori eme o. Ofure nori eme. Oriono yame on dazime. Eso ume. Eso ume o. Oriono yame on dazime o. Eso ume. Nifta making out the do alien. Eso ume o. Oriono yame Donald Trump o. So you don't know, because when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Now let me hang that there. Because if we are doing the video again, we are going to be reflecting today. This is just a foundation. I just pray that before I drove down there, the bridge should be calm because it has been a little bit crazy, you know. Now, there are some basic characteristics of a mighty man of valor. One, they have strength, they have courage, they have passion. These were the things that were found in Gideon. Now, let's also vis-a-vis look at the story of Jephthah. Jephthah was a Gileadite, a son of a Gilead. Do you know the most funny thing? His mother, why get anybody home? Why get doily home? Was a halota. Jephthah. Now, one thing I found about the Israelites, they were lacking this sense of human. They only fall into calamity. The calamity, they also fall in the hands of the Midianites. He took somebody from a poor hole because God told them, the Amalekites, they are juju, no worship more. God punished them for 7 years. That's why today the whole Nigeria is immense from Fulani, whose population is not up to 10 million. Look at, there are ministers everywhere. There are ministers everywhere. They are the commander-in-chief in everywhere. They are commander-in-chief in everywhere. Now, how do you take home the land? When you cannot move anything. You cannot decide on your own. So any person at the 21st century, somebody can just come and continue to control your head. You don't have the purpose why you are living. You have not been able to realize your potential. Until you realize your potentiality, my dear, your potentiality is what's going to make you to make success in life. You have to know who you are. That's why, are you not surprised I'm not doing SAG? If I don't know myself or I don't know my potentiality, I'll just carry that boy picture. I could not even mention his name now. Most of you, maybe you have not known. I'm not interested. My prayer even for them, may God give them the strength to take bear the loss. That's prayer for them. I know it's a very big trauma, particularly when evidence starts coming out. Maybe the original purpose of their life is not supposed to be so. Now, the same people who are Tiebona, calamity is not happening to them. When it's Tiebona, calamity is happening to you. Why is God allowing it to happen? Because of their belief. God have already destined you where a slave. Then you are even becoming a slave, not the problem. Why are you insulting other people who don't like the slavery? If animal want to have a problem. You are a slave, I have no problem with that. Worship your master. But why must you now start saying when people speak about it that they are not supposed to be a slave? Then you are forcing them out of their way. I will not do the kind of video people do. I do teaching. But I'm reminding you today, I'm still much more alive to watch more calamity that are going to happen to you. If you watch them today, they are the one they are unleashing on themselves seriously. Now, let's go to the book of Judges chapter 11. We do it quick, then we leave here. I will not let the video be more than 1 hour because we are going to be having another incitement class in the other side. You know, in the other side. Now, I can quote it off a lot, you know that, but let me just, gladly just, take it a little bit for you. You know, that's the one of Jephthah, the one of Gideon. He made a sacrifice. He made a sacrifice. Even there was another sacrifice he also did. From verse 24, he also made another sacrifice. I'm going to be telling you vis-a-vis of what Jephthah also did. Now, the book of Judges chapter 11 verse 1, he said, Jephthah the Gileadite was a mighty warrior. His father was a Gilead. His mother was Igbeagia. His mother. Most of us, we think today, I am poor because my family background. No, it's not that make you to be poor. It is your mindset. It is your decision that make you to be poor. It is your mindset. And do you know, funny enough, when the children of Ammon, Oh, a verse now. What? We're going to a verse now. I don't like the way people are hurrying me. Take time. Now, Judges 11 verse 2. He said, Gilead's wife also bare him a son. And when they were grown up, they drove Jephthah away. You are not going to get any inheritance in our family, they said, because you are a son of another woman. That is to say, son of a harlot. Verse 3 of that, Judges chapter 11. So Jephthah flew from his brother and settled in the land of Tob, where the gang of songsters gathered around and followed him. Now, Jephthah know on time that the military mind that he has, he allowed people to gather around him. It was not a year, it was not a year. But we are going to go take it slowly. Let me just quickly do it here. Now, let's go to verse 4. It says, sometime later, the Amorites were fighting against Israel. Look at it. You know, the way they hit your way again. Israel cannot get it by the. But if your junior brother want to tell you, they leave the promised land, they get there, man, they will have calamity upon calamity. Because why? They don't listen to God. They were expecting to see God face to face from heaven, and God were using prophet to talk to them. The same way God used prophet Isaiah to go and meet Ezekiah in Isaiah 38. He said, put your house in order. If Ezekiah was a lunatic, he have not been able to discover his potentiality. Ezekiah would have not been able to know that it is God that sent this one. That's why today, do you know I'm sent by God? To fight Zetacron and Omicron? People say, insult me. I kept you alive. It is my fight and fighting that make you to stay alive. Are you stupid? That's why they don't know the purpose why they are living. They take the head, the just to put that and wear earring in the ear. Also, nobody design, no matter when I hear me or you know, but what do fashion has no problem. But let the ear not be a center of attraction in all your body. Say, well, me on no roe, me on no roe, a good no a damn, a only way ya am. A eyelashes in a room where I only, yes, it is good. Original one, it worth $10,000. I only way ya digging young one. I have a brain. What contains your brain? The brain will contain. That what matters. Now, let me quickly go down a little. Then I also go and read from verse 30 of that Judges chapter 11 on the sacrifice that Jephthah also made. Now, that the Judges chapter 11 verse 5. He said the elder of the Gilead went to Jephthah from the land of Tob. Verse 6. Come, they said, be our commander so we can fight the Ammonites. The Ammonites. Now Jephthah said to them, did not you hate me? And call me Ogyomba, from my father's house? Why do you not come to me now when you are in trouble? Where you go, Jephthah? You could see a dolly now, but Ogasuhu, where the name Ogyomba. They sang it. They didn't wear that Jephthah. But let's go a little bit further. That Judges chapter 11 verse 8 said the elder of the Gilead said to him, nevertheless, we are turning to you now. It might be wearing now. Come with us, Lily Mary, to fight the Ammonites. We are going to full and now. They buy Manama get do without. Manama go take Domingo do without. He said, and we will. You will be ahead. All of us who live in Gilead. He have not even started negotiating. They now promise him, please, Larry, they are now accepting we are suhune, Yabima, Bolele Mare. come and be our head. Do you know some of Ogomba you call is going to rule you in Edo State? Okay, you have not known. Some of the people you so intimidated and drove away and boggled them, they are going to rule over you. Igabata base, ibata goga waseme o, omanokpo pima o, zowo bowekun, eti memia. I'm giving you warning. Be very, very careful. Please, don't imitate these people. Their days are numbered. Don't imitate them. Yeah, I value one. BBC am CNN will carry it. I know what I'm saying. He says, so Jephthah went with the header of Gilead, and the people made him the head commander over them, and repeated all his word before the Lord in Memphis. Then verse 12 of that Judges chapter 11, he said, Jephthah sent message to the Ammonite, the king, with the question, what have you against me that you have attacked my people? Be that they bear Jephthah right now, Jephthah not claim back. Okay, right now we not belong to the same place. And the king of the Ammonites, I've already know where Jephthah is a mighty man of valor. That's why he was a son of a harlot. Your back is not on the ground because of your family background. Your back is on the ground because you are an idiot. Because you are an idiot. Oh, you go family background was here. If you go and show this very video now, show it to some of my siblings of what my activism contains, they're not going to believe. They want to tell me, no, very cool, easy going person. But you not be can What be me o? Iwa je gbe nu egbe. Mo we me nwade mo wa kakali ben. My late mother yen na fi me na fi me baba na. Obo that is oboni aya mere here. Iron body. Well, a bounce one. I don't carry the shout. Let me damn you on the street. You show me the strength that you have. Police, you have my phone at the station. Bring my welfare. I keep on saying it all the time. Then verse 13 of that Judges, let's say the king of the Ammonites answered Jephthah the messenger. When Israelite came out of Egypt, he was not telling Jephthah right now. Jephthah is now in the position. A son of a harlot, a son of a nobody, a son of a biagia. He's not the one sending message to a king. Why will an honorary person call your father where you're Mwedoria? Are you kidding me? Omakasun. Omakasunwa. Useless set of alien. They don't have sense, that's their problem. They don't know the purpose of their brain. That's where we are today. He said the king of the Ammonites answered Jephthah messenger. When Israel came up out of Egypt, they took away my land from the Arnon to the Jebus, all the way to Jordan. Now give it back peaceably. Jephthah sent back the message to Ammonite king, saying, this is what Jephthah said. Israel did not take the land of the Moab or the land of the Ammonites. Verse 16, he said, but when they came up out of Egypt, Israel went through the wilderness to the Red Sea and unto the Kadesh. Then verse 17, he said, then Israel sent a message to the king of Edom, saying, give us permission to go through your country. But the king of Edom would not listen. Then they went also to the king of Moab and refused to Israel to stay at the Kadesh. Now, this very fight that happens, it was Moses when they were coming out from Egypt that same message to the king of Edom. So please, give my lot or now. Let us just pass. My go down, my get two sides. He said no. Do you know what Moses did? Moses prayed and said, "Dear team, who doesn't know? On our warrior, it will be fighting now. But your pastor said you shouldn't fight. That even as Igbo people have declared it at all, no election. Any person, you want anybody to go and be killed because of your personal selfish reason. I expect every reasonable person Imagine an election that the federal government of Nigeria is deploying 400 army to some part of Nigeria. Is that why a free and fair election? Is that why how it's done abroad? Do you know their plans? Because you want to get viewer. Why me no they know what? See, they have been killing. None of you have ever one day talked about the atrocity of Fulani. Men I'll be safeguarding people. Now you want them to come out and read their life and vote. I see the vote I'll be counting. We are watching you. Go and kill them. You hear? Because you want to elect a leader. Go and kill them. Encourage them to go out. And you, Buzu, let one person on social media. Why is that person on ground to come and tell you to vote? Why is that person on ground? Well, they are media telling you you have to go because Buhari have brought that army. Honorary protest you did in Lekki. Up to today, we don't know who sent them, made them come kill you. Now, a protest is when the citizens want to exercise their rights. Their God-given right. It is your God-given right to come out and protest. Even shake the gates. Even shake the gates. Even at times, I can even resort. Some people don't see drink. Over the fearing years. Everybody will see cover for him. You cannot arrest this person. He's in Iraq. Why the government doing us like this? Now, the same person who could not question, why will the same soldier they are sending to come and guide you in vote, why will they kill you in Lekki to Gate? Why the same soldier be unleashing on innocent civilians in Igbo land? Because you are not an Igbo person. Remember, Agbona Maefo. Agbona Maefo. Some people are desperately, when the Bible says the heart of men are desperately wicked, he's not talking about the whole world. The majority of them are doily. Very, very wicked set of people. They can never tell you to run away from danger. They will push your head to danger so far the thing favors them. What I expect every Nigerian to be doing right now, federal government of Nigeria, how the heck you mobilize such security to go and monitor election? And what is our benefit in that election? And the Buhari that mobilizes soldiers to go and guide the election, has he mobilized to guide your life? How many times have Buhari mobilized when Oriomo? A lot of people were killed in Ugo. A lot of people, I was only the platform who showed it how somebody were beheaded. Even the massacre that happened on Igbo, so many killings have happened. None of these bastard and useless alien have ever wanted to talk about it. Why not tell Buhari then to mobilize and take Fulani away from Ronimbo so that they can go back to farm? Emuwa saw me, man. And I've drawn the wall line today. Mamuwa Venebere. Whether you or Salobo Adiemoyi or me, a mouthpiece of God. All they know, whosoever they are supporting, so far no one win. The body one first God gave to us. Go and look at it today. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe as we speak. Now look at it. They surrendered the signed contract, and Jephthah, became their leader. He succeeded. Look at what now happened that broke my heart. Judges chapter 11 verse 30. He said, and Jephthah made a vow to the Lord. If you give me the Ammonites into my hands, whatever come out first of my door, of my house, to meet me when I return in triumph from the Ammonites, will be the Lord's, and I will sacrifice it as a burnt offering. Do you know the most painful thing? No one dimension. I don't know if we don't fight, I always lose. I can get it. They have the benefit. It was the only daughter that he has. He did that go there. He go He go me come you turn now. He go It was the only daughter that Jephthah has that came out of the house. When Jephthah saw it, oh no, so you go. Only my daughter. Let me read it for you. That Judges chapter 11 verse 31 says, whenever comes out of the door of my house to meet me when I return in triumph from the Ammonite will be Lord, and I will sacrifice it as a burnt offering. Then 32, then Jephthah went over to fight the Ammonite, and the Lord gave them into his hand. Verse 33, he devastated 20 towns or Wagbele, from Aaron to the vicinities of Minite as far as Abel Karami. Thus Israel subdued Ammon. Then, when Jephthah returned to his home in Mephibosheth, who should come out to meet him but his daughter, dancing to the sound of the timbrels? She was an only child. Expect for her, he had neither son nor daughter. Verse 35. When he saw, he tore his clothes and cried, "Oh no, my daughter! You are brought down. You have brought me down. I am devastated. I have made a vow to the Lord that I cannot break." "My father," she replied, "you have given your word to the Lord. Do to me just as you have promised. Now that the Lord have avenged you of your enemy, the Ammonites. But grant me this one request." She said, this was daughter speaking, "Give me 2 months to roam the hills and weep with my friends, because I will never marry." You see what freedom fighter go through. If you fight a freedom fighter, you know that's why you answer. That's why before you fight anybody, I have time for you people this period. After I finish it right now, I'm going to the sea. It's going to take me some kilometers. Then if you can't be a G, life working out. Except you people from today start speaking the truth. This is what Jephthah suffer for. That makes you today, you go to church on Sunday and dance. You have done me well. Jephthah fought for the same Israel. No, the God of Israel come and save me. People start to protect the name so that you are seeing it today. It is beautiful. Your stupid pastor and your Nikopuna pastor will not tell you the sacrifice people made to make sure that today Israel we are written in the Bible. Let's finish reading the chapter. He said, "You may go," he said. And he let her go for 2 months as his daughter requested. She and her friends went into hills, wept because she would never get married. Imagine somebody celebrating her head because she's going to die. Activism in Nigeria, freedom fighter, I don't know why powers are not around. What's happening? Why you here? Powers are not here today. Well, I'm going to beseech them with the sea. They are not around. Then that each year, that's the Judges 11 verse 40. Each year, the young women of Israel go out for days to commemorate the daughter of Jephthah, the Gileadite. Attributes were made for the daughter Jephthah. Abraham blesses Sarai. I am blessed in that morning. Where's Isaac? Jephthah gave up his Isaac. Then you think about it, come out. Very easy. And then I will, man, a BBC can move. A BBC. A BBC can move. Okay, I'm who we have value. It may mean what? Except you are no longer in media, I will not go scot-free. If there's a man to pray, there's a God to answer. You think it's by to go to church every Sunday and all of that. Look at it. They created a special day. God is saying we have created every on the 31st for Abraham Lincoln. May celebrate a Christmas one and not celebrate Abraham Lincoln. In my generation, we will celebrate it because a kindness nominates humanity. People like that are not common. Come and tell me what else you have done. Only then who have been history, who are bay. And the restoration of the palace today is for your personal selfish useless interest. Your personal selfish interest. Master, you restore the palace to put people into bondage. You can intimidate people with that name. Yeah, go again in you wabo. Nonsense. So that was how the story went off. Does this sound ridiculous? Or man, who you worry? So my dear brothers and sisters in the Lord, your back is on the ground today because of your decision, not because of your family background. If your father mistakenly accepts that he's a slave, that's why today, how will a door Nigeria ever go forward? When nobody is ready to do the needful, when everybody they fear, if I talk now, who you play the same politics in Uka play. You are still doing the same thing. What's the difference between Obi and Nnamdi Kanu? Who have done the meeting? How many people did Obi save in Nigeria? How many people in Igbo land? Obi today, Zetacom is coming for you. Fully vaccinated. Microdiabetes is there. Obi Gwaka, where are our stupid bloggers? Aren't they aware that there are spice protein injection you're taking? Aren't they aware of it? Aren't they aware that it called cardiac arrest? Aren't they aware of it? But none of you have the cojones to talk about it because you are all bovine and Australia wallaby. You want us to remain in a state of hola balu because of your stupidity. What sacrifice have you made? Come and tell me. Israel, you are saying today, look at what Abraham did. Every people that serve God, only the generation money and make a sacrifice because they want to be entry Benin. Where are you Benin now? When microdiabetes, where are you Benin? You carry your microdiabetes and your spare protein to Benin. For them to speak the truth is a problem to them because they are afraid. I don't want to say this. Imagine you are protecting your Facebook without protecting the people's life. Oh man, the social media now. It will not go where they're talking. I'm going to deliver. It's very people that powers are not that much here. And here's one. They are not beginning to come already. Stupid set of people. All the time, play. Our life is almost ruined playing. For you to recognize the fact that what this person is doing is right, they always play politics. How many times have you ever deployed over the pains you have been going through? This is a man they voted for. It was a dog that the same people supporting Obi to the majority of the animals are the one that gave you Buhari. How many times they ever wanted to talk about the God? When they were supporting Buhari, I was supporting Sowore to take it back. Was it not what I was doing? Was it not what I was doing? My own stepbrother at time at Valencia, please tell your brother to campaign for us. $5,000 in hand. Yeah, Tori. This is what he told me. Everyone looking at me. I turned it down. Got to fist it. They campaign for Buhari with tens of thousands in dollars. What Larry? This was how that time Sowore was arrested. Then Sowore no run out Lemi Wanona Dozua. He's not supposed to betray our struggle. Anyone that betray our struggle, you will never be relevant in your life. Except by your media, you are not relevant. We are here. We don't have a voice. That's the problem we have today. Everybody becoming nobody knows what to realize is our potential. Nobody knows our purpose again. Look at the people God used in the Bible. Who be this one? Don't let me lay curse on you. Who endorse Obi? Who endorse Obi? That no endorse Obi. Please, you are not even Obi supporter. Do you know what called supporter? Don't insult Obi supporter. Am I insulting you? These are people. Need lay cursing now. Quote me one particular verse. I'm not the one that use Isaiah chapter 1 verse 19. If you are willing and obedient, you will be the fruit of the land. What has Nnamdi Kanu done to you people? We don't. We don't insult Obi. What has Obi done in Nigeria? Am I insulting him? I truly speak the truth because you are supporting Obi. They were the same thing. When we were supporting Sowore, where were you people? Please, more comment. I will lay curse on you here. You can go and comment this rubbish somewhere. We don't insult to be. Oh, big bear. No, we don't insult to be. Please, Bright Melody. I used to see you before. I don't like nonsense here. I ain't does be neighbor, you're not domo. I ain't does But why you people not talking about? I should be supporting your stupidity. Is it election they are going to do us election? Why are you not writing leave una the Kanu? What una the Kanu have done or be aware? Because we are not sincere. All you main problem now. This was the same thing Israel was doing. If not going to wow only wow. If not going to wow only wow. Write one particular verse there. We are supposed to be. I'm an advocate. I'm a freedom fighter. I should say the way it is. I don't use excitement for anything. Don't let anybody give you excitement. I still tell you now. He's still the best among them. But the system we are using to make sure our life is good. He have never one day work. The 6 million thing here, Talosi. Then no, you are not writing comment about that. I don't know why we become too wicked. A wicked is now we go forward because if no wish to other people to know that about Mona. Una the can we a sacrifice no na the can we make. Or be a maker. Let's be frank as he said to ourselves now. A sincerity na we cannot go anywhere with this wicked mind. A God of Israel we touch you know there. A Jephthah we no who yo. A Moses or mommy promised land buy. Or mommy promised land buy. I should be happy that all of you are getting it as a platter of gold. You don't forget it in a hurry. The area were from time. But when the daughter of Jephthah died, do you know the vow I've made? Where vow the may make? Where sacrifice may make? Do you know whether I've even vowed not to even come to Nigeria again because of this activism? Where the may tear born away? Do you think I'm joking here? Do you know how many people today cannot go to Nigeria? Even because the protests in London. Abuja has in London. I have a friend in the UK. In DSS. Because of the protests of Buhari must go. People are making sacrifice. We are getting it cheap. Somebody is in jail. Because politicians, what did they do? Are they not liars? We have seen it before. Mama can make boy gbera. So what am I pull a cradia? What's you know? I don't know why we some to our cake. We are being carried away. Let them not bamboozle you, pushing up a name. At the end of the day, man, we work. I went out those young. Do you think this one we are doing is going to make Nigerian work? Go and leave. Go and check other people how they have been feasting on their nations. I see the vote have been counting. No matter who wanna work another way. Why are you so happy about it? I want to see we having a good life. Imagine why I vote. But let that one not be your last thinking on me. Be having plan B. What's your plan B? Can you enter the streets? Protest you see how people on my passport, did they come out? When I went to protest for Rome, you protesting, I'm deporting. Where were you people? We only want to sit down home and get it free from our comfort zone. Why people today? People are dying every day by day. If not for these people, government or no government, people would have not been able to be going to farm today. But you people are not seeing any reason. At least give the people their freedom. Or leave man Una the Kanu is the Nigerian's problem. You know why problem why? Because of you one idiot. And so what? The next who? The next who? One man all the Agbeya. This one name Emmawe. Should I be exposing everything to you here of your decision? Mokba in the whole Nigeria, or fight a true fact. Question me, tell me any person that have done what I've done. Not even Obia have done what I've done. Have you saved anybody's life? Even in my that is of voting Obia. I be what man of Buwade, one man of Guwagun. I be man of pipe protein. A patriot in America is Peter be better than them. Boris Johnson. Tell me one negative comment about this government since Buhari can only Chinyama. These are they brainwash everybody. No Nigeria is thinking to today. No Nigeria thinks. Oh, when he insult Obi. I'm not afraid of anybody. I can be your friend tomorrow. Who not have a change in on leeching now. I'm nobody's friends. Don't use assignment to do what you are doing. As if a Jesus Christ or day. I'm not Jesus Christ in Uwa. All vaccinated why have a wedding. Bible you people do not read. It's a Bible number make him fear. How will a man fight for other people? This was a man that one for humiliated. He lost his only daughter. Oh my agaiga no ikewu. Oni magbegbe when he saw to be. Obi omagbono. Abie, Bama me Peter dina Jesus Christ in the Bible. Jesus Christ ma wu no kedo. No dina no dina Jesus Christ omayewu. Omagbe, omawu. Nonsense. As if you are a magician. This is why we are expecting much from the politicians. That's why today our society remain like this. We are expecting too much from humans. Or when without God building a city. The builder, they build it, but in vain. The person you are expecting more from, this same person telling you where you are going to feed the country yourself. You don't know we have a strong goal today from the Britain. No muma yena. You think you are just lacking human being as a president or a problem where the system is what you have as a president. And activism, or can call us the system. None of you talk about the system. It's all about going there to go and drop your whatever. You drop it and that's all. Who knows senator woman that's supporting you this nonsense of your campaign? Did they want the system to change? Do you think the senator they want to be to come? They want to take me 25 almost over close to 30 million a month. Wardrobe allowance river, here do me 2 million. Would they be happy? Because this is what the system permits. You guys should go and think. You are in a platform of a freedom fighter, a born freedom fighter, a born patriot. I'm the CEO of Salvation for Humanity and Redemption. You can go and write this unworthy comment somewhere. I don't care if you are my follower. I don't care. Iwaya Roku. Emak Binave Ukraine. Eme or Switzerland now. Invading the same people, no matter the third war. Where I am in the Kamalaris, he make the security team in Munich. It's the 33rd World War. A donor cannot see that. You cannot reason that now. All you don't know, a Diawagbe, a Degbe. Weather manipulation, you don't know. You don't know. We don't care. Because Mama realized a potential. One boy from Africa, oh, it's not in this phone. Let me see if I can see it on from Africa country. He said the very day Nigeria got it right, all the Africa country will follow. This is what I'll be saying. He said the very day Nigeria got it right, all other Africa countries, they will follow. What people are seeing about Nigeria, we don't even see about ourselves. What people feel about us. Don't come right here because you are my fan. Who do I mean nonsense? A laugh of your or you want my seven wulo. Who know about where target and wulo wulo. If people are really sincere, after all, my swag be. They never hear me about gonna. Where time and hear me. Where time me no ka wo atita. Useless do people. Where time me. This is the message in one. Wana to home. Eruwa you are marrying akoku wa mi baba ogwe aro oberebe no one. I just read the story to you, the book of Judges, chapter 6, verse 1. Because he was a mighty man, just to make sure where 20 cities also just to save the same people not committing sin. A sin no man committing. If we was even driven out of the house. Ana je ya yin ona dore, gbinigbina na ni ma. Ona make owo ku saloba okay now. Emi kemi no ri akọ wa men ladian. Ya wizo he no. He made a vow. You might be expect. Wago bien here no, waga amon kalatin, ovien agarowa. Automatically, ovie okpomokpa no mon kalatin. Oni magbo egbe. I don't see so to be. Me na we video about to be. Waropa not the above voting to be, you'll be having problem. I don't want to do that. At least good or bad, you will dege more than the rest of that two persons. You are give maseyanikpa. As in a look okay. Wago we video can wow. Ya we ya time. Uni wa ya time Ni watano. I'm the mouthpiece of the Lord. Go and confirm me your oracle. I give you permission today. You go and confirm me your garden oracle. Iya kama we boy ni awa hanoise. Because a lot of people will just be there. Look at what Ukle Koka is saying. More quote man, where I have it offered. If you are willing and obedient, it's not about Peter Obi. If you are obedient and obedient about what I'm saying. He said, you shall eat the best of the land. I will see whether you will eat the best of the land. Or Isaiah 1 verse 19. That one party may support normal blue. Where you ask Jeremy and does be. I endorse Obi. It was the maker, you have Masayan Vaniba, so that you people should channel your mind away from Atiko and Tunubu. Did I say you're going to be a final bus stop with Savion? I'm going to teach you what that's what I always do my teaching here, trying to converse your head. Imagine when I vote. But what about the vote does not count? Don't take it as if you are going to vote on that very day, a life where one man. You have been voting. You have been voting. Politicians, what they do, they lie. That's what they know how to do. The one that tells the best lies wins. He has told us what we want to hear. Because right now we have nothing left for us. Now what about that time? The system still remain. A Britain, their colonial yoke in break. Another boy from Africa country, I will look for his name soon. He said it where once a Nigerian now break rule that the colonial yoke in Nigeria, I have told you before, or a headquarter in Nigeria, colonial yoke in Africa. In Nigeria, but we don't want to think. Because when purpose is not known, abuse is inevitable. Mama purpose in Maguragmo. Mama made the purpose of voting. As if this thing I've ever won. And people promoting this very thing. Go and look at all of them. Let them stop monetization. When you are away programming, what damage you pledge me? Is it not saving humanity? Any of you not here bombing, it will affect your destiny. I've stand to protect lives. I've saved thousands and millions of lives. It may be a consistency. I know how many times I was almost being arrested. But today, to God be the glory, the truth is coming out. I pick up my fight, even when nobody is even fighting it. I know what I'm saying. Yes, I'm real. I choose to be real. So I'm not just campaigning. Okay, from Gambia. The boy said it. The boy, he saw what you couldn't see when already Nigeria, when my problem in Nigeria. Then, stop being my friend if you used to be my friend. Again, we were saying, take it back. Donating my own personal money. Coming out online. Fatty this. When I was supposed to get my $5,000. That me ya demoto again, maybe moto ni area. Or ya will you born. I lose it. These are people, they get money from Buhari. These are people campaigning for B today. They are still getting more money from the same campaign. But let's be truthful. Do a biarigoni. We should feel remorse for once. Apart from Obi, what other thing have they doing to save humanity? Too much problem. We have 6 million problem. Round us as somebody not abroad. Then we are carried away. Buhari deploying whatever. Those in it, since you have been Europe there with Boyi, we know both the whites ever mobilized to go and shoot going in election day. Everybody should be very happy to vote who we want to vote for. But why are you trying to indulge these people? All these are soldiers in MN1. They can unleash on anybody. Can say they unleash on people. They brought it, they can carry it to Benin. To contain to Tagan Lion. Many problem. But they cannot election. Don't go and tell them because me and Magwalo. Let them get their freedom. Why you studying on their way? Let them, they have the right to agitate. I don't have accepted way slavery hacking. Or we go to go work me. My police is anybody because you say you are a slave. You are dragging me to be a slave. What a problem I'm wearing. You can be a slave. These people, they need their freedom the same way most Edo alien have said this several times. They are their slaves. They said they doesn't need the law. Since quarrel have been happening there, since Opus Odima are away 40 people, no 40 young youth, the Opus Odima Beno, where they were coming from this thing, is evil enough for them to say no election. What happened to Adeleke? Adeleke family, Davido's uncle. What's no die? Most of you are fans to Davido. Why are you not in solidarity with that man today? Why will the election of that man be collected and given to another person? That's the system of Nigeria. How did Imo State get Opus Odima? As your election be counting, you should be the most dumbest person if you believe they are going to count your election. Really. If they end up acting it and give us a B, the system remains the same. The same revolution. If they end up acting it, they want to give us a B before they impeach him later. The same revolution. To get your freedom. I told the activism on 7 Nigeria. I pray the allies. We are waiting for some proper to blow. All of you are doing menescat there. There are no Zegamandwa we are vaccinated we are by force. But one a do alien today, I saw it's coming. Or we know share video because I support Donald Trump. But Donald Trump for you. I tell story about Bible is a problem. Mary by Jephthah we know. Agbon ye Bible. The Bible even with your mate. Go and read your own. Right from time it has not been easy. The freedom we are enjoying today, people die for it. Go and look at what caused First World War and Second World War. Third World War, but who is containing it? The same Donald Trump and his ally. Putin and Yokpa woman or Yeva woman. All to CCP were man. They join hands together. Have we been able to join hands to do anything? We have not been able to join hands to do anything. Common Abani, most of the states on each other, every Donald Delany, for you to be in solidarity with them because of your wickedness is a problem. Okay, we are now forgive them. I've helped Bobby Wine. I talked about Julian Malama the other day. No country in Africa I've not talked about. There was a conference in Oyo, the US. A president he may deal with. I'm no longer playing local league. I lay curse on nation. Where you came, go, if you are sensible, go and look at the economic situation of UK. Is better? Is better than you don't know what is coming. You think I'm there for a joke? I'm your Jeff because you are seeing me. Because you are seeing me like this. Despise your Moses. There's a very huge tendency that you will die in the wilderness. We have to be very, very careful. Don't come to this year. You can go and be doing where they do pranks. People are campaigning the same time making money. They may not worry. My own is real. Is real. Yeah, born. He's selling on hand destiny, whatever. He said they will count his vote. Amen. Now in Nigeria, a destiny melody, a bonity and selling on hand. There's something wrong. A man with right senses doesn't sound like whether you are a woman or a man. I don't know. A man with right senses doesn't sound like this. It's very, very ridiculous. It's very, very ridiculous. Have you not been doing election? How do we get here, God? Chineke mezoku. Chineke nakpogi. I have found a key to happiness. Stay away from idiots. Me, I have found a key to happiness. Stay away from people that doesn't know their purpose. My dear, I have found a key to happiness. Stay away from ignoramus Kaliwa. That's the only way you are going to be happy all the rest of your life. Stay away from fake people. Just stay away from them. If you want to be happy, because if you are a freedom fighter and you pile up yourself with some idiot, they will always stir up your hunger. Because they don't think right. Look at the book of Isaiah chapter. That's what is worrying us today. Even the word of God is there, nobody is reading it. He said, my people are destroyed. He did not say Satan. I'm just be telling you right now, 7 good years, God intended to punish the Israelites. He allowed the Midianites to be killing them. They can't even find. Just the same way today. Instead of everyone right now to go, at times God give you a leader that you deserve. At times God will give you a leader that you deserve. The character will attract. If you are a fool, God will give you a leader who will keep on killing you until you are wise. Everyone, you think all these politicians, okay now, is it not beneath people that are supporting Tinubu? Even upon his head. I think allegedly, I don't know how true it is, that they saw 400 billion. New note, 40, sorry, is it 400? I think 400 billion now. 400 billion, allegedly, in a Tinubu's whether underground or whatever. I'm not interested. In Anya, Nigeria. They are the one holding Nigeria bound. We have just become a victim. And you that see a victim, you are still supporting them. To put the same narrative that made them to kill you for long. Why not derive another method? This is how blacks will die abroad. Protest, no to this. You not see black. In our protest, where they are made streets, you see black come out from their house. Even when they're having a head with the Europe, oh yeah, no, yeah, why are you protesting? I look at it, who are protesting. Let's do it together. They will not. You don't see black in protesting anywhere. That's what today what's happening to them is happening. Look at how they carry Ukraine issue. First war also in Ukraine. Russia is invading the bad people in Ukraine. The same way Una the Kanu set up ESN to drive away Fulani, bandits, away from Igbo land. That's what Russians are doing. But these same bad people, they converted it as if it is war between Ukraine and Russia. It's not a war between Ukraine and Russia. They created Ukraine. Why did they cut up Ukraine in 1991 without a border license? They did not give Ukraine a border license. They push to make sure they cut out Ukraine. Now making a den of thieves today. Iranian allow Russia and Russia feel not to be intimidated because they are not slaves. That's why right now Russia is going to name Ukraine back former sovereign union canon. That's why they are not speaking anything. You can see all of them. And I'm sending ammo. Okay, now why will you under normal condition you are sending ammunition to one side? Why are you not settling them? Bright Melody, write it there. I want to give you assignment. Meserion wehene. Am I saying no? Write it there. Why are they not settling the issue? Go and look at the aims and objectives of EU. Go and look at the aims and objectives of NATO. Go and look at the aims and objectives of UN. Out of WHO. Go and look at it. They are supposed to call them and settle them. Why are they not giving ammunition to Ukraine to start fighting Russia? What are they trying to trigger? They are trying to trigger third world war. But Nene Donald Trump in the year don't know that way man or controlling now. He's the one controlling. He's the president of the world, not Biden. Biden is incorporated. Why Donald Trump is Restore Republic? A lot of you don't think. Do you think as big as America, as a Joe Biden, you know, a man that cognitively declined? I don't really understand how most of you feel. Whether we are human beings, we are supposed to be in existence, so me, I can't really say. Any person don't lack a thinking, and that person is gone. That's why, what is this man, Solomon? He said in the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 23, he said, guard your heart with all diligence. Guard his heart. As you are guarding the heart, you are mindful of what comes to your head. But today, none of us think. None of us think. Are they not beneath people today want to even ring election for a man who does not even know at times or he obey? What does that tell you? Because they are personal selfish interests. Anagle when I do let's be sincere. Because in the very day you are sincere, you cannot get your blessing. What God needs from you first is sincerity. Be truthful. Look at the book of John chapter 4 verse 24. He said, our God is a spirit. If you must worship God in spirit and in truth. And if you must be recognized as a child of God, what made God to recognize me? We fight wars. Look at where I read for you just now. That book of Judges. Go and read it. The children of Edom, the king of Edom, Moses were the one that wrote letter to him. Please, let us pass through your land. He turned it upside down. Then what did Moses do? He prayed. God, give me power. After Moses the same problem in Okaroto, the king of Edom, reconnected it to the children of Gileadites. That look at what happened some time ago. Right now, Jephthah was not to test it, the problem in Okaroto. You hate chest now to cause solution. 20 cities were destroyed by a man, a son of a harlot. Write a Bible, then you are carrying Bible. The very day you carry Bible and you are not ready to follow what's inside, you are only use excitement. Why will any Nigerian be so much carried away? Imagine why I vote, but there are areas that is a dangerous zone right now. If your federal government cannot protect you in a peaceful protest, they will leech on you. Okay, what about that day now you are voting? Then a blasting missile come from somewhere because these people have said no election. We are don't pray for it. I and my team, spiritual team, we have been praying God. Any way you can avert this problem, we don't want bloodshed. I don't need it. Or man go bloodshed women who are not devour. Or man rio no kore. Or man yo ge ma ya wulo ba me talking and vote. Na gbegbe. Leave me into temptation. It's better to deliver me. It's better these people is at home than for them to die. Common protest that day. Just ordinary protest. ATM machine, no money. How many people died in Benin? I think 2 died. 2 died. So anything on equal tension, we should advise our people. Anything that hands say nowhere, go there, police go protect you. It's better you are home. It's better you are at home. You have to save yourself some headache. And when I'm gonna value man up. And when the soldier na work here, you show one lit in yama. Come on, DSS can you they follow argue. They don't shoot you. Every neighbor blogger should be able. You don't know the plans they have. You don't know whether the Fulani or can really make Belemana. You may come at that day, every people can feel well. The same Nigerian army, because a lot of people blackmail or the police go and think. There is something going on. The population agenda role. Which is sacrosanct. The depopulation agenda. Under the depopulation agenda in Nigeria, the fulanization. The depopulation agenda everywhere. I don't know why we don't think. And I'm ashamed that you are my fans. You are still carried away by all this bala blue and blue. Why will you be sick? Be carried away. A lot of this is happening. They roll out the injection to reduce the population. All these are real. Osemi David is here. He's a patriot. At Sosaba, I think they would have been able to put this or comment here. The black says Sosaba not there. I have not seen them face to face, but due to their comment they put at times, it makes me know that these people, their technology, they have something here. You cannot be a follower of this page. You are still be carried away by voters card. When this board they have agenda. Why are they not stopping war in Ukraine? Let's assume I'm not joining you and Ogelero. Why are they giving ammunition to one side? This is how they will also give ammunition either to the Fulani or to the Igbo people. Now, a Mizana Kedori, for example, throw by Nigeria army. Then, if Igbo now will reply, or you think that doesn't have army too? Yeah, okay. You think that doesn't have army? If you feel Nigeria have ammunition, they should be having a better one. In 1967, Igbo people, I pray in a war against you. They were manufacturing their own ammunition already. In 1967, what is true? Okuemo say, we're going to instigate a problem now. If you are my fans in any way, tell your people that you are not mention area, particularly, majorly the Igbo land. Here we no election, please don't do wire. Oh, you see now, nobody will compensate your family. We are in Nigeria where policeman will die. The wife will be forgotten. Nigeria issue does not worth dying for. Nigeria issue does not worth dying for. Only what happened to us in Lekki is enough for every one of us to be sensible. We are not supposed to even be a part of this system if we have authentic memory of what they have been doing to us. Now, let me read to you of what Olusegun Obasanjo did 46 years ago. This is your leader for, this is the plans. This is the colonial yoke in my break. Up to now, they are still massive killing. No leader that have not killed you. So worry no who are nani. No more election. Abiola no win. Did they give Abiola the mandate? Did they give Abiola the mandate? Not be vote then vote. If so what else should still be supporting election? A revolution is so whatever would have been the one that will bless him. So what is not supposed to be a politician. He's supposed to be a revolutionalist. That any when he and I vote in any, he have warm up, creating more allies, sensitizing the youth. Anyhow they do this election, we are going to come back on the street. Hello. Mommy boy bodo 2 men. Then we are going to back comment. Okay, man. Maybe it might be from Britain or nowhere. Umi na odo 2 men on yin wina. But what me wena wa man. E bodo 2 men na. Ancestors man wena. Nonsense. When on my problem, that was how we both people one I think near the river that side now. A man met me one day. And he was telling me, say Nigeria will not get better 100 years time because imagine foreigner, they know how low thinker we are. Oshomole Makawita, what have your car in here do? That was how Oshomole described you. They didn't measure why you Oshomole an idiot, a ugly babu. Oma tebo no wa. Oma okeno no wa no kwa bai. Oma mugo no wa no kwa. Nya ya decimated. Abi ma wa o one idiot. Ya mwene 30 billion. No wa na kon. I will refuse to worship my pressure. Do who are sin when he saw sin when no sin. E kenari o matter. Me bogu me yo to na even. When on gun ave mi ron han tu ne. Nonsense. We don't value ourselves. So this very topic, Yahweh will bless you. The last topic, Yahweh will bless you. Let me do my prayer there. One make a big woman. Me want me. I can talk from now till tomorrow with different topics. Because God have already energized me to do that. I just pray the sea will be calm that side. I'm going to drive kilometer. When we are when a genie ton here, a wakian ton. When a fool again, a life war again. We need truthful activism. Ma wa mi wan ben na ya dology. Wa ya lo set me wa man no dey. Maybe right now na. I believe na no wedding. You think wait on man. We are not telling conspiracy theorists. Oh God, go and look at it today. In my eye backing. Hey, only black people. Even they will even see the fire, they will not believe. They can active the Bible. Young take a laughing man. Now you dolly laughing man. They don't read it. How can a man? Don't look at Jephthah. Jephthah, who says soy. And I when you will have Jerry. I will not Ijeri Biagan. Who was a baggy Biagia? In a more yo. When you do a chum, a young banner. Or mama motor. Or man wo. But these people don't we culture work both or not. When what dog any organ bow. Just speaking the truth. A bag my awful one. A bag my awful one. Except to now renounce that word when they talk. A bag my awful one. A bag my awful one. Look at it. All man we culture both of. Look at the man. A confession came out that even the lady allegedly, even woman, I'm too big to talk about those your trash. Because if you say Asuwa finish, but you man feel about we feel one cafe that the same man no lawyer go whatever. He brought you out now. But the same your team and yomba. How yomba? E o man we culture boto. O man no gbiku ye wo keke no ga yomba. Stupid set of people. Please see you maybe in 40 minutes time. This distance is a little bit much. Let me drive down. But if the weather is not good, just do prayer and leave. E gabana, de gabanti man. Ya nerune. Ya nerunu wa ya. If all activists is sincere the way I do by now, Sabak Benevo. When Sowore was arrested, with bitterness inside one night, I made the prayers. God answered that prayer. Wa nerun. All you people just talk. No make not go viral. No way monetization. You go seka wa yaze. You guys cannot make money in politics up to now. You guys are making money in other people's detriment. Why we have been putting ourselves online? Just to speak the truth to people. Then you are still a friend to everybody. You are a freedom fighter, but to any person you still go anywhere and drink water. Can I come to your house now and drink water? I can't drink water. Because I'm aiming towards something. I can't drink water. Obi. And I will never be like Obi. Obi 11 years I do not Trump. Yage! This man, John Pablo Magufuli, Agbe for another the death loaded. If the system remain, Obi me Samuwe, in Agbe Mufwa, join to collapse the system, was worry. John Pablo Magufuli Agbe was poisoned. When he like a man, was buried in that salah. Ebe wati, this is how you going to make it. I say, one cafe, yet. Just look at all of them. No, if we are all managing. Make a life in man. Now, maybe when I go to that side, there's something I'm going to be telling you between when you are rich and when you are great. So let's go there. See you there. Okay, let me put today's date here. Today's day is 22. Monday 20. Monday 20 February 2023. Monday 20 February 2023. So please, let's see the another this thing. Na bungbe. We make I will just do 2 minutes video here. But na bungbe. It's going to be a different class. Odomi ana ya san. Then I do my prayer. Please, I want to own one of the struggle now. No ya who say no that way say. Stay clear. We are in war. Okay? We are in war. Whatever thing you are putting out there, let it be real. How will he go for the people's life? We need a long-time freedom. We need a long-time freedom. There's one thing you getting. I'm going to be talking that also. There's one thing you getting your freedom, particularly the Ododuwa, the Duigodomigodo, the Brafans and the rest. Another thing, being able to retain the freedom is another thing. The children of Israel, God took them out of Egypt, good. But there was this fundamental principle they were supposed to follow. Yama follow. Go and read the book of Judges chapter 6. God allowed the Midianites to unleash on them for 7 years because of disobedience. Please, let's take this. Telephone number plus 34631 05628 for our telephone number plus 34631 05628 that's our telephone number. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. For your good, IAICP TV is our YouTube channel. IAICP TV is our YouTube channel. Please, you can follow us on National Patriot Association. You can also follow us on New World. You can follow us International Association for the Improvement of Colored People. I'm sure I'm going to be using the other page. So please, just go and get prepared from that page. Maybe in less than como mucho 40 minutos. Como mucho 40 minutos. 40 minutes if it is too much. I'm already live streaming. Follow us there as we do our normal prayers. As we also still advocate and give you.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Newton. Let us know what you think for comment section. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you with this video, make you help us share am. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.